Just waiting to become live real quick. We'll give you my personal opinion on the killer tier list. Add-ons included, everything included. It should be because add-ons exist. That is a fucking thing. Don't think that killers are going to run in games with a shitty killer without add-ons. Alright. Alright, we're going to start with Trapper. I think he's a C tier now. He used to be D. I think he's easy C. Even with the add-ons, he's not that great. With that new add-ons of this killer, it makes it a little bit more convenient, but at the same time, you can't close off loops. Like you can't close off a pallet anymore. In Windows as well, it's kind of hard to if you put it right by the window, you probably got to take a step back. So some of those pesky ones, like one where you get all your things, aren't going to be as fun. But you'll also wait. Where the hell is his purple add-ons? This is weird. I picked the wrong thing, didn't I? Custom game. Sorry about that. But he's C tier, and we don't have to go too far into it. That's just how it is. That's just the name of the game. Wraith. The new Wraith, I mean, I don't really play much Wraith, but I've seen people do really well with him, and they play a kind of scummy playstyle. If it's talking about killing people, Starstruck is really good on fucking Wraith. Probably, he's the best killer, I'd say, by far. Some people say Doctor, but Doctor still has to get that first hit, and Wraith is king of the first hits. He can get that pretty easily, along with Nurse. Well, him and Nurse, probably. But I'd say Wraith B tier. We're just going to leave it at that. C tier, he went up one. It was D or F. We're just going to go A, B, C, or D because none of the killers are super bad anymore. I'm going to go Billy. I'm going to... if you're good with Billy, I'd say he's still A tier. Like, at the bottom of A tier. Maybe B+. Because here's the thing. He's got instantly... He can instantly kill you, just like Bubba. He can't do 2 at a time. But he can also converse the map pretty well. I still say he's the highest form of B tier you can get, probably. We'll just go with that. He's good. S tier, easy. A tier. Oh, god dang it. D tier. But I love him. This is with the best add-ons, too, because it's hard to get that fucking, that going for you. But I usually, if I use this build right here with Mikey, I usually get at least 3 people moried, to be honest. And that was with the slowdown. I'm just saying, maybe C tier, but probably D tier. He's just not, he needs some quality of life buff. Like, if I was the behavior, I'd give it to where his getting out first stage is just a tap. Honestly, just a tap. You can try to get that sneaky grab. If you don't get it, you can tap it. You're out second stage. That would be fucking perfect. That would make him at least B tier, probably, by then. Hag. S tier. I don't give a fuck what you say. Hag is a fucking beast. If you're playing her right, she's a fucking nasty bitch. Even if they're good. I got a Hag game where they're fucking good and I still beat their ass. I can play with this bitch without any fucking perks. She's nasty. She's S tier. Bottom of S tier. Doctor, B tier. He ain't that great. He ain't that bad. He has gym slowdown potential. Cannibal, A tier, easy. GG easy. He's a fucking monster from hell. Like, he can close down loops. He gets speed boost. He can knock down multiple survivors at once. I think I put a... Did I? No, I had to put that fucking build. It was such a good game. I ended up Christmas treeing him almost. Everybody died in the basement. It was cool. And I didn't do a fucking... You know, like a build where you like go to the basement. It was just like it just happened that way. It was fun. Great killer. He's definitely there. Nightmare. I'm gonna keep him at A tier. I know that might be controversial to some, but the thing is, they say he's not that great, but he is perk reliant like a motherfucker. So Tinker with hold on. This isn't my main build with him. If you did Tinker with maybe no Undying, maybe you did barbecue and chili here, or not even barbecue, you don't really need it with Tinker, but just, dude, he can make a game last so fucking long that it's just nothing but a big dead zone everywhere by the end of it. It's hard to play against him. Like, there's a lot of different perks that's good for him. Discordance, he can teleport to a generator. He's A tier for sure, man. There's no doubt in my mind. You can use Pop Goes to Weasel instead of Undying. You can change this for Pop Goes to Weasel. There's just so many. With Tinker, this killer is a fucking nuisance, man. It's a fucking nuisance. You put Pop Goes to Weasel here, Tinker, Hex, Undying, and Ruin. I mean, good luck. Make this cooldown a little bit short. You can still mind game, but I usually just try to make everything a dead zone, and the match lasts way too fucking long. That's why I don't like to play with Freddy anymore. I like old Freddy better. Old Freddy was more fun to play with, no matter what anybody says, and I'd still say old Freddy was at least B tier, top of B tier. Okay, let's go on. Piggy, B tier. D tier, worst killer in the game. I suck against him, but he ain't that fucking good. He don't have very much going for him. I think he's the worst killer in the game, or close. It's between him and one other, I'd say. Alright, Spirit, top of A tier. I think I dropped her down just because. Fuck her. She ain't near as good. Against a really good team that's smart, and that's going to Gen Rush, and you can actually track her now, and you're not out of position. I mean, she's still fast as fuck, don't get me wrong. And she'd still be fun to play with, probably. But B tier, I'd say. I don't think she's in A even no more. Wait. No, A tier, I mean. I don't even think she's in S tier anymore. But that's okay, because we got a couple characters in S tier anyways. Like Nurse is in S tier we've got so far. Hag, that's a pretty good S tier killer. She's an A tier, for sure. Huntress is. So, I mean, we got some pretty good killers. This guy's in the top of A. We're good. Alright, let's move on. These nuts! D tier. Y'all know why. Fuck it. I don't have to go in depth. Let's go Plague. I put her. The recent buff. I put her in A tier. I don't think she's no S tier killer by no means, but she can be A tier. Fuck it. Let's put her in A tier. She got some love. I hate the fucking bitch's guts. I don't like to play against her. I never like to play against her. She's my least favorite killer to play against. I'd rather play with Nurse every fucking game than play with this bitch once that day. Okay? That's it. Ghostface. Like, him and Myers are pretty close. People might not think so, but if people are together, Myers is fucking awesome against that. But if people are not, and he 99s them, then he's got a better, almost a better 1v1. You gotta think he don't get to stalk as much. Like, he don't have to do as much time, and he can just run up, stalk, bam, hit him. He ain't bad. I'm putting him at B tier. That stealth factor's nasty. A tier, Demogorgon. I'm not good with him. If you're saying me playing with him, D tier. I'm not good with Demogorgon. Never been really good with Demogorgon. Oh, that face though. He's got a face a mother could love, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'll put him at A tier. He ain't bad. Oni, also A tier. He's pretty good. Everybody knows what he can do. People like that first hit though. I mean, if you, I don't really have much trouble, but if you have that much trouble getting the very first hit, then just put on Play With Your Food with Nemesis. Because you're gonna snowball after that. If you're really good with him, you're definitely gonna have no problem snowballing. This guy, oh shit, probably B tier. I mean, people put him lower. Like, see, do we even have a C tier yet? I don't know. I don't think we have a C tier yet. I think we just have D's. And I don't even know if we're gonna have one. A tier Executioner. I mean, enough said. Let's go. Blight. S tier. If you're good with him. Twins. A tier. If you're good with them. They can, it's very powerful being able to go from one to another. One person to another. You can, cut off a lot of the map. It's pretty good. He's pretty good. Trickster. We'll go B tier. Just because he can, there's some loops that he's like the best at. Nemesis, A tier. I said he was worst killer in the game. I was wrong. My internet connection was shit at the time. This guy is a pretty bad motherfucker when all said and done. He's got that little loop. Top of B tier. Top of B tier. I really don't have much trouble looping him. Okay. Cinnabite. S tier. Very S tier-ish. because I don't lose with Cenobite, and I don't really have trouble with Cenobite. He's a fucking nasty son of a bitch from Oaktown. There's also a bug with him right now where I don't think this is supposed to be a thing, but you are still getting chain hunt when someone grabs the fucking thing, grabs a limited configuration. All right, there you go. S tier, he's got good gem slowdown, the best in the game, just in the space kit. And that's my tier list. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time.